Namaste my dear students. How are you? Hope all of you are very fine over there. Today I would like to welcome in this grade 4 social studies class. And my dear students, today I am here with a new topic, or that is a story. It is all about obedience. Right? Okay. Then let's know what are we going to do in today's class. Okay. So here, as you can see in the board, some words are written here with their meanings. So first of all, we will move towards words meaning, right? And after that, we will listen a story. I know that every one of you like to listen a story, right? Okay. After that, we will discuss on the moral of the story too. And not only that, I have some exercise also. Okay. And at last we will move towards the exercise. So let's start today's class with a short revision of our previous class. Okay. So here, my dear students, in previous class we have gone through tools. Do you remember what are tools? Okay, I am sure you remember it. Okay. Those things which we use to do different work in our day-to-day life are known as our tools, right? And not only that, we have also known some of the ways how to use the tools, and not only that, how to take proper care of those tools too. Do you remember or not? Yes, I hope you have remembered it. Right? So today let's start our class with words and meaning. Are you ready for it? Okay, very good. Then let's see words and meaning which help you to enrich your vocabulary. Okay? So here, my dear students, as you can see, some of the words are written here in the board. Yes, that might be related even to our story. So let's be careful, okay? If you understand the words and their meaning, it will be very, very helpful for you to understand the story too, right? So let's move for it. So here in the first there is F-R-O-Z-E, froze. Have you heard this word before? Yes, you might have heard this word F-R-O-Z-E, froze, right? So what's the meaning of it? To stop suddenly. Okay, the meaning of froze is to stop suddenly. My dear student, let me clear you the meaning of froze. That is when you are busy doing something and just that time you remember something and you just stop doing that work. Yes, that can be called as froze. Are you clear? Okay, once again, froze meaning is to stop suddenly. Right? Okay, next one is also there. P-U-Z-Z-L-E-D, puzzled. What do you mean by puzzled? Do you have any guess? Okay, listen here. Something that confused. You don't know whether that is right or wrong, isn't it? If you have some confusion, then you can say as puzzled. Okay? Now next one is here. R-O-A-M, roam. R-O-A-M, roam. What's the meaning? Do you have any guess? Okay, let's see. The meaning of roam is to move around without plan. That means without any work, sometime when we are free, then we may be roaming around. Right? Walking around, visiting around. That is called as roam. Okay, then the next one, S-I-B-L-I-N-G-S, siblings. S-I-B-L-I-N-G-S, siblings. Okay, what is meaning of it? I hope you have heard this word many times. You have been using too. It's very easy. That is brother or sister. Sibling means brother or sister. Right? Okay. At the last there is next word S-N-E-A-K, snake. S-N-E-A-K, snake. Okay, is the word new for you? Okay, might not be. Then let's know the meaning of snake. Okay, to go somewhere secretly. Okay, without telling anyone. If we go anywhere without informing anyone, without telling anyone, that can be called as snake. Are you clear? Okay, very fine. Then I hope all of you are clear about the words and even their meanings too. Okay, now what the next? My dear students, I have already told you, I am here today with a story for you. And I know that everyone is fond of a story, right? So, let's start our story. Okay? Are you ready for the story? Are you ready to listen the story? Yes, obviously, isn't it? So, here you can see in the slide too, and even I am helping you by reading the story so that you can enjoy the story. And not only for enjoyment, there is some very important, some valuable lesson is given through the story. So that be careful and listen very attentively. Alright, my dear students. Okay, let's move for the story. Once there lived two siblings, Prajwal and Pranita, studying in grade 4 and grade 1 respectively. During the summer vacation, they were very excited to visit their uncle at Baglung Bazar. So, they moved with their parents. They were very happy to see the beauty of Baglung and still wanted to see more, but their parents did not allow them to go out of the uncle's house. They were very disappointed. So, they decided to sneak out of the house, and they were successful in doing so when no one was watching them. They were very happy to roam the bazaar. They saw many interesting things and enjoying a lot there. After 1 hour, Pranita told her brother to return home as she was feeling hungry. They were about to move from there, but their feet froze and puzzled which way to go. Then they came to know that they were lost, and knowing this, they were scared, and Pranita started to cry. It was getting dark. Luckily, a kind lady came and informed to the police, and police helped them to find their uncle's house. Everyone in the house were worried and searching them. At that day, both of them, from their experience, learned a life lesson. Okay, my dear students, did you understand the story? Though it was a short story, there is a very important lesson. Right? Did you get the story? Yes, I hope so. Now, let's think about the lesson. What might these two siblings, Prajwal and Pranita, have understood that day? What lesson they have got by their experience, that they have gone to visit or roam the bazaar, isn't it? That was the totally new place for them. Yeah, their parents did not know about that. And what happened there? They were lost. They forgot their way, which way they have to return their uncle's house. Right? They were very much worried there. Isn't it? In that condition, some accident also may occur. Isn't it? Even that small girl Pranita, she started crying. Yes, but luckily there was a very kind lady who helped them to go to policeman, and policeman helped them to find their uncle's house. Not only that, When they were out of the home, all the family members, they were very much worried about them. It was getting dark, it was getting late, but they haven't returned to their house, isn't it? All the family members, their parents, uncle, aunt, everybody were worried and they were searching them, right? But at the end, they were at their home with the help of the lady and the policeman. Okay, let's think. If the lady hadn't helped, isn't it? If the policeman were not there, then what may happen? Okay, you can think that, isn't it? So, what lesson they might have got that day? Have you thought it? Okay, now let's see about the moral of the story. What lesson we can get from that short story? Are you ready? You might have thought, okay, let's see about the moral of the story, right? So here the moral of the story is, if we do not obey our parents, we may be in problem, like Pranita and Prajwal had that time. Yes, when without informing their parents, they went to visit Bhaglung Bazaar, isn't it? So we must be obedient towards our parents. This is the moral of the story. Have you understood the same thing? Yes, I am sure that you have understood the same thing. So, now let's see whether you have understood the story or have you got its moral or not. I have some exercise, very easy exercise for you. Are you ready? True and false. I will say the sentence, then you have to think whether it is true or false. Are you ready for it? Okay, so here first sentence is, we must do the work given by our parents. What it is? Right or wrong? True or false? What do you think? Yes, it is a true sentence. We must do the work which is given by our parents. Whatever they say, we have to obey, we have to follow that, right? Okay, then the next one is also there. We should not hesitate to ask help when we need it. Listen, my dear student, listen the sentence again, okay? We should not hesitate to ask for help when needed. Okay, true or false? Okay, it is also a true sentence, right? We should not hesitate, we should not be scared, we should not feel shy to ask help from other people whenever we are in need. Like, let me tell you, if that Prajwal and Pranita haven't asked help with that lady or with the policeman, then can they return home safely? No, maybe not, or obviously not, isn't it? So that whenever we are in need of help, yes, we should not hesitate to ask help from other people, other unknown people, right? Okay, then the last but not the least, next sentence is also there. Are you ready? Okay, we must disrespect and not take any suggestions given by our seniors. What do you think? Is this a true sentence? We should disrespect and not take any suggestions given by our seniors. Okay, it is a false sentence, wrong sentence, right? Because is and every time we have to respect our seniors, and not only that, we have to take the suggestions, advice which are given by our seniors. Why do you know? Okay, let me tell you. Our seniors are more bigger than us. They know more things than us. They can decide what is good and what is bad, isn't it? So, is and every time our seniors might be giving us good things, good suggestions, isn't it? So, we have to take all the suggestions which are given by our elders, our seniors. Okay, are you clear about it? Okay, my dear students, now let's do a short revision. What we have done, short review. Okay, first of all, we have gone through the words and meaning, right? After that, there was a short story on the topic obedience. Yes? Okay, and after that, we had a discussion on the moral of the lesson too, moral of the story too, right? And then for your evaluation, for your checking, we have gone through some of the true and false sentences too. Okay, now there is next thing, that is let's think. Okay, I have some of the condition there. Yes, and for that condition, what will be your thinking, your reaction, what will you do? That let's think about it. So, are you ready for it? Okay, then let's move it. Okay, this let's think, this statement are also related to the story, to the topic of the story, that is obedience. So, let's see it, my dear students. So, here I have written some of the condition. The activity is that let's think. What will you do? And even let's discuss on this condition also. What happens there? Okay. So, here first there is elders in the family are the reasons for your success. Do you believe it? Okay, let me read the question once again. Okay, elders in the family are the reasons for your success. Do you believe or not? Yes, I hope you believe it. You must believe it. Then how? How it is possible that the elders are the reason for our success? Okay, my dear students, let me clarify the statement here. Okay, how it is correct? Yes, it is correct sentence. It is so. If anyone is successful, isn't it? That might be because of the elders' suggestions. Yes, because of the help of their elders. Isn't it? Like, let me give you one simple example. Okay, so here, each and every time, my dear students, your elders, your parents, they may be telling you to read properly, right? To focus in your study, isn't it? In each and everyone's family, that is the condition. I know it. Yes, not only your parents, elders, even the teachers. Times and again, they request you to focus in your study, to give more time for your study rather playing or doing other unnecessary thing. Isn't it? They may be suggesting you times and again, right? They may be helping you even to do your homework, to do some studies, right? And because of their help, their suggestions, because of elders' help, suggestion, support, isn't it? If you follow them, then only you can be successful. Then only you can get good marks in your exam. Yes or no? Yes. Or if your parents, your elders, they are saying you to do or pay attention to your study, but you do not obey them, you do not follow them, isn't it? Then you do not take care of your studies, then what may happen? Can you do good in your study? Can you get good marks in your exam? Obviously not, isn't it? So that the statement is correct. Okay, that means elders in the family are the reasons for your success. Here we can say, because of the help, support, suggestions given by your elders, isn't it? If you obey them, follow them, then you can secure good marks in your exam, right? Okay, with this example, I hope you are clear on the statement this. Yes? Okay, so this is just one example. There might be other many too. So you have to think it, how the statement is true there. Okay, elders in the family are the reasons for your success. Right? Are you clear for it? Okay, then the next one is also here. So, shall we move for it? Okay, let's see it, okay. Do you follow all the orders given by your seniors? Give reasons for your answer. Okay. Once again, let's know the question here. Do you follow all the orders given by your seniors? Give reason for your answer. So, your answer can be both yes or even sometimes no too. Yes? So, what will be your answer? It can be yes. So, according to yes, you have to give the reason. And if you are saying, no, I do not follow all the orders given by my seniors, then why not? Okay, so it depends on you, your thinking. Okay, so here let me clarify this one, this statement, this question. Okay, so here before following all the orders given by your seniors, you have to think about the orders, what is given by them. Right? You have to think. Now you are in grade 4, isn't it? You can think whether that is good or bad, that is useful or harmful. Right? Let me give you some example. If your senior member or family member, your parents, someone, they order you or they ask you to go to shop and buy some cigarette, what will you do that time? Think, what should you do? Should you follow him or her and go to the shop and buy the cigarette? Is that good habit, good thing? Okay, you have to think, as I have told you before, you have to think what the condition is there, what they have asked. If they have asked to buy a cigarette or sometimes some alcoholic drinks, should you obey them that time? No, obviously not. If the condition is like that, if the situation is like that, isn't it? Even they are senior, your parents, your grandparents, whoever are there, isn't it? In that condition, you should not follow them. Rather, you have to convince them. Right? You can say some of the bad effects of smoking, drinking alcohol, so that they can realize their mistake, their bad habit, and they can leave that habit. You can say them, if they smoke in the family, not only them, even other family members are affected too, which may cause different kind of dangerous diseases, right? So, in that way you have to convince your parents, your seniors, right? And if there is next condition that your parents, your seniors, they ask you to be neat and clean, to take bath, to trim your nail, to wash your hands and feet using soap and water, that thing should you obey or not? Yes, obviously you have to obey in that condition, you have to follow them. Yes, if we are neat and clean, then we will be healthy. That is good for us, isn't it? So, you have to follow that. Okay? Are you all clear about it? Okay, my dear students, today I hope you have come to know many things about obedience. That is a very good lesson for you. So, before being obedient also, you have to think for a while, right? If the thing is good for you, then you have to follow, you have to obey them. If sometime it is bad, then you need to convince them that it is bad. Then you should not follow them. Okay, my dear students? Okay, I hope you enjoyed the class with the story today, right? So, for today this much. Next time in next class, I will be there with a new topic. Till that time, be happy and safe. Thank you.